Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Ari. If you are watching this video, if this video is actually live, then we made it to 2026 and we are actually in Paris. We finally made that trip. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. We made it. Oh my gosh. What a year. I just have to say it. But we are so lucky. We're just so grateful for another year. We are heading off to Paris as I am shooting this video. I'm going to start packing and I just want to go through some of my outfits for the trip. Cusco is snoring right here. Yeah, so Paris was a little bit of a last minute. We have been kind of canceling several trips this year. We actually set to go to Japan in November. So all through Thanksgiving week, we had planned that with family and it was all set and done. And then in the end, like maybe like a week before we're supposed to fly out, we ended up having to cancel that trip. Just work related stuff. Arturo really could not get away, especially with the time differences with Asia and everything. He just decided like he wasn't going to be able to make it work. Arturo started a new job earlier this year, so it just felt weird taking off like for we're going to do like 2 weeks, I think, not being able to at least work or take calls or like emails just with the time difference. It was just going to be very tricky. So he just figured it wasn't, I don't know, he didn't feel comfortable like just taking off. We considered going for, instead of going 2 weeks, we decided we were considering doing a week, but we've never been. So we just figured it would have been too short, especially with the flights like being so long and the time difference and everything. We just really wanted at least 10 days to really soak everything in. So anyway, if you have any tips on Japan for our future trip that will happen maybe someday. And then, so after that, we were like, okay, so what do we do? We can, Thanksgiving, we usually travel or just do something fun. And we were looking into going to Colorado, maybe going skiing, taking Cusco with us, going up for the snow and everything. And then same thing happened. Arturo got like a last minute meeting the week of Thanksgiving. And we're just like, it just felt like very forced. Never mind, cancel that. And we're like, okay, maybe after the holidays, we have family in town. And then we have some friends who are going skiing in Utah. So they said, you guys want to come with us? And I'm over talking. I'm explaining. I should start separating my looks. But as I'm looking, anyway, our friends invited us to go to Utah, and we were like, yeah, sure. We started making it work. Everything got super expensive. Like even the lift, the lift tickets are super expensive. Like everything got super expensive. And then we started seeing like there's no snow. Like we're not sure if it's going to snow this week or next week. But as of when we were planning, there was like no snow. So we're like, it's super expensive. We're like finally making this like a trip work with Arturo's dates and just work and everything. And we have family in town that can watch Cusco. Like everything was aligned. And we're like, we're going to go up there. And yes, we're going to have a blast with our friends. But at the same time, we really do want to ski. So we were like, okay, what do we do? Very last minute. And of course, Paris is always a good idea. We're like, you know what? Has become like a little bit of our comfort happy place. Like we very blessed to have been able to go frequently. It's one of those places that we know well enough that we can pull off a last minute trip, if that makes sense. Like we really don't need a whole lot of coordination, a whole lot of digging. Like we have a few hotels that we know are good. Like we've stayed there before. We know where to go. We know where we want to go eat. We know, do a little shopping and things like that. So we're just like, let's just do Paris. Let's do Paris for like a week or something. And yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with Paris, to be honest. Anywho, Paris is chilly in January, which I absolutely love because I love winter style and winter fashion, but also it stresses me out because I want to pack everything and I want to have all these awesome outfits and awesome coats and things like that. And Arturo hates me for overpacking because, of course, he's a man and he can apparently travel in just a carry-on. So this is what I have so far. She just love my mic. Also, I just got these mics and I'm obsessed with them. So I've struggled with mics for years and years. You probably noticed that I rarely use them. This is the Mutine scent from Mew Mew. It's really good. I really do like it. Anyway, let's talk coats before. Okay. I don't know if you've noticed this, but this video is completely unscripted. I'm just here in my closet and we're just hanging out. I have this coat, which I just got. I actually have it in brown. I got it last year. It's from Quince. I love it. But this is all black. So I'm going to take this one because I love this with like black tights and things like that. Black tights, boots. Um, this is the brown one that I have from last year. And I actually took this to Paris last year. So we were in Paris early December last year. Slightly similar weather from what I'm seeing, a little bit chillier, possibility of slight, like, I don't think snow, but like freezing rain. So take that into account. Okay, how are we going to do this? I'm not going to show you like everything I packed, like not my underwear, things like that, just like the cool stuff, like my outfits. I want to say Paris, like around this time, it's a little bit like Manhattan, like New York, maybe in late November, December. Like I do Celsius, so max like 5 degrees Celsius. What is that? Like 40s, and then drops all the way to like high 20s, maybe mid 20s, something like that. And then with a little bit of rain. So the thing is, I compare it to New York because you're always walking around. It's a city that you walk around. There's a lot of buildings, so you get that kind of like the wind, like the gusts of wind through the buildings. So I have this. I have this one that I love. You've probably seen it on me on my Instagram. And then I'm so bummed because I ordered a super pretty burgundy long coat. I think it's wool from Sandro. It was like their Boxing Day sale. But this is how last minute this trip was. Like going around like online, I was like, ooh, Sandro has a sale. And this coat was like 60% off. And so I ordered it, and then of course it's arriving after we leave. Anywho, I have this one. This is from Reformation. I also took this one to Paris last year, which I actually bought for that trip. And it's super long, it's heavy, it has like the built-in scarf, but you can actually remove this, which I love. This coat from Sandro that I love, just long. So, but I think taking 2 long coats is too much. So I need to decide, pick and choose which one I want. And I think I am going to take one puffer jacket just in case. And this is also from Sandro. Like I wait for the Sandro and Maj sales because they have some really good stuff. And sometimes we just run out for like a little snack, like literally like a pastry or like coffee or something. And it's just easier to just grab a jacket and we're going to go back to the hotel or something. So maybe that. Anyway, I need to stop talking. Something. Oh, these jeans. Wait. These jeans, I think I finally found a pair of barrel jeans that I am obsessed with because they're so comfy. And then these are the Levi's, but they're this new cut called the cinch. So you can actually adjust. So if you've ever bought Levi's, the styles are amazing, but for some reason, a lot of their styles, you can get them right from like the hips and thighs, but then they're huge on your waist. So I think that's why they came up with this style, which is like the cinch. So I ordered another pair of their barrel jeans in a darker wash, and I ordered a wide leg with the cinch as well. Let me test out some outfits and I'll show you. I'm not even wearing that much a lot of makeup today, as you can tell. I'm just doing like a little bit of blush, and I already got all this over here. But anyway, ignore that. I'll just wipe it off right now. I'm gonna do tights. This is actually a tennis skirt from Lululemon. I like to wear undercoats, especially because it has like the built-in shorts. And with the cold, it just gives me like I'm wearing tights, and then these tights have like the, what do you call it? Control part, like for your legs and tummy or whatever. So it gives you a little bit of extra fabric, so warmer butt. And then the shorts, and then these. It's just comfortable to be walking around. I'm packing a thermal. So I have these awesome thermals from Alo that I actually wear when I ski or when I work out, but I always pack them just in case because they're really good. So in case it gets really cold or I'm chilly or something. I'm not doing all my layers right now because those are like basic and boring. I will link everything I can. So the plan is this one with the black coat. Okay, I am torn because I feel like I want to take these. These are the Hermes. These are, yes, they are the jumping boot. Like these I got in Paris maybe like the summer of 2023, something like that. These are super high. But then again, it is cold. Like I want to be able to take advantage of it. Wait, can you hear me? This is the thing about mics that I sometimes don't love, that I have to hold it, but at the same time, this way I can step further back in the camera and you can see the whole outfit and I don't have to yell. It's not the fact of packing them, because they actually pack pretty flat. They won't take up a whole lot of room. Like, do I want to take them? You know, wear them out a little bit more. So these are an option. So the plan is this. This is very similar to an outfit I put together on my Instagram. The difference is I was wearing my gray Chanel boots that are heeled, so that's not happening. Of course, my first trip to Paris, I was like, of course, I was living the Lizzie McGuire like dream. Like on our very first trips to Paris, even when we were married, I wanted to be like so glam, like the heels and everything, and just for the photos. And honestly, no. Now I just enjoy just walking around and getting myself lost in everything. So comfier boots. With age, wisdom does come. Sometimes you realize the comfier shoe is a better option. What do you think? So this is the coat. It has the built-in scarf. This, the only thing that I'm not 100% a fan is like you can't remove it, but I'm pretty sure if I take it to get it altered, it's just like a couple cuts here. We can do these boots or these chunky boots. These, I actually took these last year to Paris, and they were a really good option just because they have the super thick platform, and just we had some rainy days, and I think that protects us. And then also I am confessing that I'm going to be sharing throughout this video like things I want to see, try on, possibly purchase. I do want to try on the classic jumping boot, the Hermes, just because I do love these, but these are super high. Like you can see, they're thigh high. Sometimes I don't need to go for the full thigh high boots. I just want a classic regular length. I just don't know if I would get them in black. They actually came out this year with the color. I want to say, I'm calling it espresso. I don't think it's espresso, but it's like a super, super dark brown that could go either way. It could look good with brown or it could look good with black. Do I take these so that I could possibly get myself the jumping boots over there? And then these are okay with rain, but then these are warmer. I don't know which ones look better. I don't know. I kind of like when you see a little bit more of the tights also, like it's just more leg, but these are so cool. I think I'm going to take these. If we do get rain, these will, I mean, the sole is super thin. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much I pack, and maybe I'll just throw them in. Where is my phone? This is an outfit. I need to start putting stuff in my bag right now. Where is my phone? Anyway, okay, so this is a yes. Probably on top of this, I'll just wear a little bit of an oversized sweater so that if I want to take the coat off, then that'll work. I pack flat, which was a crazy surprise for my best friend. She folded and I pack flat, and it works for me. I think I can fit a whole lot. I learned that from my mom and never going back. So this is the other coat that I love. Love it. I actually always wear it, if you've seen it, with like a YSL brooch pin, because I think it gives YSL, like it's oversized. It's like kind of like masculine. We'll probably wear it with this. I could also, I caved. I bought the Prada ruche loafers in black too, because they are beyond comfortable. And again, I've come to that age and that point that if a shoe is comfortable, you get it in every single color. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see. I mean, this is an option. I can do little socks with it too. So I can do this. Here, it's fine. It has the shorts. So this one is a yes. And then I am going to share with you one of my life-saving hacks for cold weather when you want to wear jeans. This was something that my cousin, who used to live in Connecticut and then New York and work in New York, and tights under your jeans. These are the same jeans I was wearing, especially baggier jeans. I swear, this is the way to do it. So you can also do thermals, but to me, either thermals do not fit as tight to the body as tights do, and they can either be a little bit, just the fabric of thermals is a little bit different and they're not as comfortable under jeans. That's just my opinion. You go all the way so you can just wear anything, and you can even put a sock on top of this so you have that double layer. Heavy breathing. Why? I think it's just the allergy, so my nose is a little, hi. We can do this. I haven't even started thinking about bags. Bags and shoes are my toughest things because I'm one of those that I love. I can be very classic, basic with the outfit, like a good coat and my jeans, but I just love accessorizing with my bag or the shoes. I know Arturo's going to give me a hard time because, and I get it. You don't want to, I mean, you don't have to take like 10 bags, right? Right? Oh my God. I'm tired. You know, classic. I like this, of course. It's a really good option. Also, Chanel caviar is like resistant to everything. So again, if it rains, it's like, I know this one will take it, whatever. And black is black. So definitely one black bag. This one is probably coming with me. I got this one last year and it's been such a good purchase. Doubles as a little clutch for like a cute dinner. This is a small puzzle from Loewe. It has a little strap. So maybe for dinner. Definitely want to take either the black or this one because it's just, why is the microphone flashing red? Let me stop talking about bags. This is an option for a jeans look. I also think it's very chic, very Paris. Probably do like a scarf or something, which I have a triangle. I think it's like a cashmere wool blend from Hermes that I saw that I love. And it's like a triangle scarf. So definitely a lot more comfortable. I really want to check that out. I tend to do this if we're going to somewhere where I know I want to go shopping. Shopping in Paris can be super overwhelming because of the amount of people that visit Paris and that want to shop. Everybody, we all want to shop Chanel, Hermes, Dior in Paris. It can be super overwhelming. It's always packed. Even the sales associates are like, I get it. It's super hard. Like they are just overwhelmed as well. So what I try to do is literally from the website, from Instagram, from the catalogs, I like to write down things that I'm liking. And that way, as soon as when I get there, I don't get like overwhelmed with all the options. Because you walk in to Hermes and it's like people running around and hustling and bustling, and then you have scarves here, ties here, and like shoes and everything, and it's a lot. So it's easier if you at least know what you're looking for. You can tell like the essay, like, oh, I want this. And then whatever you see at the store, you can try on. I tend to forget things, especially like I said, if I'm overwhelmed, so I start thinking things. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot I wanted this. And yeah, anywho. I figured out what was low on battery, and it was the little camera, like the microphone adapter. So while I am pulling things, I'm gonna let it charge for a little bit. I have this sweater that I really like. And I like because it has like a high neck, so I can wear this underneath and you don't really see it. Possibly change out the jeans. These are very comfy. I might even take them on the plane. These are, I love these. These are just straight leg. What am I trying on? I need to grab some more tights too. This. So this is cute. I just probably, if I'm gonna close the coat, I would do this or remove the scarf, which is possible with that one, and do this, which is cute. Boots. Out here. These I bought last year and I ended up taking them to Paris also. These are Zara. Oh, wait, estoy grabando. Ah, encontré mi teléfono. I found my phone. Ten. En el cajón de...
¿Tu teléfono no lo encontrabas?
Bueno, estaba grabando y dije, I can't find my
Pero
phone.
mi teléfono, mi pasaporte está allá.
Oh. Puedes pasar. It's a mess, pero puedes pasar. Arturo wants the passports. I told you this isn't scripted. So these boots, awesome purchase. Okay. I like this coat, and it's actually warm. It's warm, it's long. I've worn it in Paris. Passed the test, that's what I'm trying to say. So, funny story. Arturo, my mom's here, spending Christmas, New Year's, my mom's here. He decided he wanted to do the mashed potatoes we did in my previous video. So that that chef's recipe of like the whipped and strained and super fluffy mashed potatoes. And I don't know if you remember this, but after that, I was so sore. Like it was so bad. We had to go get a massage. This whole thing, part of my left side from like whipping and scraping and doing all that. Oh my gosh. I think it was that. And then I fell asleep in the couch. I could not move. So I told Arturo, like, if you want to make them, that's fine. But I am not pulling my neck again before traveling for those potatoes. They are really good. So I have some burgundy tights that would have been perfect for my burgundy coat that did not arrive. I also took last year. So it was these with this mini skirt. This was from Sada last year, I think. This coat, also from Maj, that I love, also wool. This one got really wet. We got caught in the rain last year, but this is a shorter coat, so I'm not sure if I'm taking this outfit again. So I might swap that coat, like basically this, even the dark one. Okay. These brown tights are actually thermal from Calcedonia. I think they're not super thermal, but they do help. The black ones that I was wearing are actually from Sheertex. Sheertex, yeah. It's that type brands that they don't rip apparently, so it's pretty good. And I think those for under the jeans are better just because they're a little bit more resistant maybe. But I definitely love Calcedonia tights. So this is, last year I wore this skirt, these boots, tights, everything, and an oversized sweater. And this lady told me like, oh, you are a French girl. And I was like, oh my god, merci. A lot of my cashmere sweaters now are from Quince. This is not sponsored. I really do like them. They are at a great price point. Like these I wear as just jeans, like instead of a t-shirt on a cool day, I wear these. Like I do love Quince. I don't super love to get like the items that are too much of a dupe. No hate, I just like, there's some things that to me really are, they look way too much like designer items that the design doesn't feel authentic, but for like your basics and like coats and things like that, yeah, 100%. So, oh, hold on, I do love this. Where's the scarf? Do this one comes with its scarf. That, like this, also from Quince. Oh no, why am I taking off the coat? Not the coat. Why is Cusco barking? The mic is back. Okay, so what I was saying is I also I got these wraps from Quince a while back. Why is this sounding like an ad? Like a thick, I don't know, not with this coat. Then these I've become a fan of. You can do this like that. Probably not. Thing with this coat is like it doesn't have a collar, which is a good and a bad thing because sometimes like you can tuck. But I think this one, it comes with its scarf. So let's just not fight it. It looks good with the scarf. It was built in, yeah, this outfit. And then a bag. This one I think needs a brown bag. Louis Vuitton side trunk, which I kept calling the soft trunk. This one, I have a full review on this bag, by the way. This is small enough for Paris. So this is something that I will tell you. If you're going to be walking around in Paris, you want to wear a bag. And this has always been recommended by friends that live there, from us, from everybody. Wear a bag that closes. So, and another girl reminded me last year when I was buying the Mini Loewe, I actually went to see their Pebble. It's like they're called the Pebble bucket. I was talking to the girl and she was like, I love that bag. I would never wear it. And I was like, why? She's like, well, most of us here in Paris, like girls in Paris don't wear bucket bags for like our daily life. Just because they're so easy. Like if we get on the metro or we get on like on the street and everything, they're just so open and exposed. And it is true. This is also very true if I go sightseeing, definitely pack a crossbody, something that can close. I think this one is a really good option. It's a classic. It's brown. It goes with a lot of it. The strap is adjustable. I probably make it a little bit longer for the coat. What do you think? I think yes. I think we're taking this 100%. I like the camel coat. I'll try it on for funsies, but I think I'm just going to stick to the dark one. This camel is the one in our holiday photo that I posted on Instagram. Woohoo, here. But yeah, also in a perfect world, in a dream world, I am dying for a Kelly bag in a deep chocolate brown, deep red, like something dark and deep, like a deep, rich color. Of course, that's probably not going to happen, but yeah, that is on my wish list. We'll see what happens. I don't think so, but it is what it is. The camel coat. The camel coat is cute. It is not as long as the brown, so it will look really good with jeans too. But no, I'm trying to decide if I should wear that on the plane just because it's the biggest one, longest one I'm taking. I ordered these jeans also. They're like the cinch. These are the white leg in a very dark wash. And again, over the tights. In my mind, I was going to pair it with this trucker jacket, but I think it's slightly big for the look that I wanted. What I wanted to do, it was like this whole like denim look with the jacket. I mean, I can still do it, but it's big here. I just wanted something tighter, and then I had thought on layering it with something like this. And I could do, in a perfect world, I would do maybe these, which are the Prada suede loafers. But again, they're just so soft. But if it's going to rain so much, I'm not going to risk any favorite suede items in Paris sleet snow. Maybe adding a belt. I don't know. Feels very Ralph Lauren ish. Had technical difficulties. I had to plug in my camera. With the brown coat, yes, I could even, Louis Vuitton bag looks good with this. Yeah, I think this is cute. Belt it maybe, just so you can see like the little corner here. Shoes. Okay, as I was saying, in a perfect world, I would wear the loafers. These are more than perfect. That is another outfit down. Speaking of brown suede, another item I don't know if I'm looking to purchase, but I want to see if it convinces me, and then if I don't see something else that I want. I've never been completely sold on the Chanel 25 bag, pictured here. I don't know, the style is not 100%. And then Chanel's quality hasn't been all that recently. I have tried it on in black, and it's a cool bag. I see it on myself, I see it on other people, and it looks awesome. But I just saw that this season they came out with it in chocolate brown suede, and ooh, I am liking that one. Of course, I think chocolate brown and suede right now is like everybody's trying to get their hands on everything chocolate brown suede. So I don't even know how hard it is going to be to find it, but I know it did come in the mini and the small. So if I can, I'll take a peek at it if they have it. If they do, I guess it all depends. Like if we're talking bags and we're splurging on bags, and in a perfect world, I would definitely prefer buying something Hermes than Chanel, just because I say it almost all my videos if I talk about brands. I think Chanel their pricing recently is simply a slap in the face. If I were to have the option of like in a perfect world, a brown chocolate Kelly or the brown chocolate Chanel 25, even with the price differences, I'd rather pay more money for Hermes still than Chanel. I love Chanel. I hope if one day I were to be invited to a Chanel show, I'm just such a big fan. I feel like the pricing in luxury items has become insane, especially Chanel. Anywho, let's keep moving. So my actual puffer is this one. I really don't have a lot of puffer jackets. I do want to pack some, I was going to say Snickers. I'm telling you, this retainer betrays my sneakers. I do want to take some sneakers because, you know, walking and everything. I consider taking more like trainers or like my Nike trainers, but they're so dirty and they look so beat up. But easy throw on. Woo! And yeah, the hoodie is removable, so it's, yeah. I have this I guess it is somewhat of a pillbox hat that I have not worn in forever. And I wanted to wear it the other day, but I was like, not really going anywhere, so what if I take it to Paris? But I don't know. Where else can you pull off a cute hat if not France? What do we think? Why not? Like, it never sees the light of day. Pillbox hats are kind of back, so take advantage of it. Yes, I'm liking this Ari. Like, French Ari is cooler than Texas Ari. Paris is Paris. Paris deserves the hat. Oh no, not my lights out. Oh my god. I swear everything is like I rarely shoot in here, so I rarely need the light. And do we need another bag? I think we don't. Black, I'm taking a black bag and a brown bag. The bag I'll, like for the trip, I think I will take the big lady. Yeah. Oh, there's stuff in here. Yay. This is a big bag. I absolutely love it. I love the color, love the size of it, but it is a big bag, so it is surprisingly, I think the angle of this camera is making my bag not look as big as it is. But okay, here it is. This is a 40. This is a Birkin 40. I love it. Love the color, love the everything. It's actually a really good travel bag, which I think at some point in life, Birkins became like this fancy bag. Maybe because of the price, maybe because they're hard to get. But in reality, a Birkin is a work bag. It was made to put to work. It's super sturdy. They're super strong. They're like, I mean, they're horse bags. Basically built, the original Birkin was built to like stuff your riding boots, your helmet, your riding gear. That's how I try, if I buy a bag, sometimes you're like, but I spent so much money on it. But at the same time, wear the bag. My neighbor, I don't know if they're retired or semi-retired, or he retired and then went back to work, but he has a Corvette. Amazing Corvette. Like when we got our new car, I was driving it one day and he's like, oh, so you're driving it? And I was like, yeah, like we both, like Arturo and I, we both love cars, so I'm gonna enjoy it. And he's like, yes, do it, drive the car. Don't save, he told Arturo too, he was like, don't save the car for just for the weekends. Like drive it every single day, enjoy it, you know, take advantage of it. Don't wait until you're older. And he had this friend, he was telling me the story the other day, this friend that he had a Porsche fund for years and years and years, and he waited, he was saving up for his 911 and everything. And then when he finally retired, he's like, I'm gonna go get a Porsche. He went to the dealership. He tried to get in and out of the Porsche, and he told the sales guy, he was like, I'm too old for it now. And it broke my heart when he told me that story. And he was like, yeah, that's why I ended up getting the Corvette before I retired, because I was like, I don't want that to happen to me. Listen to your elders. Your older neighbors know what they're talking about. So you know what? I'm applying that same thing to the bags. Wear the bag. Even if it's expensive, wear it. Enjoy it. Like, wear it out. I think he ended up getting like the Porsche SUV, which is still like a really good deal, but not the 911 that he wanted. Anyway, that was a life lesson. Welcome to the Toasty life lessons. Inside, put an extension for my camera charger. I can now charge the light at the same time. I have these really cute ones. I kind of want to see if I see some really cool ones that are like not dark sunglasses, more like winter sunglasses. Because I do like to wear sunglasses, especially if like I'm not wearing any makeup, or like even for photos, I tend to squint a lot and then I look like in the photos. But then I feel like I look like Elton John, which it works for Elton, but it probably doesn't work for me. So I'm gonna see if I find something cool. But yeah, some sunglasses, why not? Well, how many outfits do I have? I don't even know. Okay, so the black outfit, the mini brown skirt with the brown coat, that's 2. Then like the first one was, what was it? The jeans. Oh, the jeans with the black loafers and the gray coat. Yes, that's 4. Then the all denim look, 5, right? Yes, 5. We're going there for a week-ish. And then I guess with denim I can play around with the coats and like move around. I have the puffer, and yeah, that should be good. Oh, I just got the Omni Lux LED red light therapy mask, and I just started using it this week and I love it. And it actually comes with the travel adapters, like the plugs, so you can travel with it. And I've been loving it, so I might just pack it. It's super thin. Let me show you. It's this. And so it comes with a clicker, and then it comes with chargers, but it comes with the travel adapter, so definitely can go to Paris. Definitely, maybe like a dinner look, right? If we're going to dinner, I haven't packed one. But I mean, dinner look, I could definitely wear dinner. I still need to be like comfy shoes because it's still walking unless we take a cab. So I can either swap out the shoes for my all black look or pack like a little dress. I think I posted that. I went to a holiday cocktail with Arturo. This over just tights and a black mini dress. And these, which are pretty comfy. I mean, they're walkable. So I could just pack these, and in case we're going somewhere. I think I'm gonna do that because I am looking forward to, it's not like I'm gonna do crazy shopping, but I do like to see what they have. I do love to check out like Sandro, Maj, all those like French brands that I love are cheaper over there. So I get that, and then maybe like a sweater from that. So I think I'm good. Anywho, oh gosh, I have no idea how I'm gonna edit this video. Well, not packing because now I have to stuff everything in, but thanks for picking the outfits with me. With me, and if you like my channel, if you like my video, don't forget to subscribe. You can comment, let me know what you think, and you can follow me on Instagram for more like day-to-day stuff, like quick uploads to my stories and everything. And hopefully I do not jinx this trip and we do make it to Paris, and see you in Paris. Bye.